It's Mike Cotton from Fleetwood TV. We're down here at the entrance to Fleetwood Docks this morning. We're waiting for the local MP, Eric Ollerenshaw, to come down. He's bringing today Penny Mordaunt, who's the MP for the Coastal Communities Fund she deals with, and they provided recently 1.5 million that's been used to do all the redevelopments to the seafront that are currently ongoing on the promenade in Fleetwood. And they're coming down today to talk about getting some investment for a fish park.
It's been very helpful coming up here today with Eric, just to really see what the potential is beyond that, what else this money could unlock. And I think it's great to see so many local partners, private sector as well, being involved and wanting to be involved with investing here. So I've been really impressed, and I'm going to take a very strong message back to London. We've already had a lot of strong messages from Eric, who bangs on at me all the time about this place, but I can go back and report back to my department and Department of Business and Treasury and say, I've been really impressed with what I've seen today.
The key thing here is we've got a thriving fish processing business at the moment, but if we could just get modern facilities, then that could double, treble, expand and build on the great Fleetwood tradition in terms of fish, and that could also then add to the increasing tourist attraction, a great marine frontier, Fleetwood Freeport, a great indoor market. This would just be the icing on the cake, would deliver real jobs very quickly to an existing thriving industry. Because this has been talked about in Fleetwood for over 10 years now. We could. Well, I'm just hoping this government money, the decision will be soon. Great to have the Minister here. Hopefully we've twisted her arm enough to just unlock all that potential of private sector money, and I said building on Fleetwood's great tradition in terms of fish.
So Minister, you're under pressure there. When you say there'll be an announcement and it will be soon, what might the announcement be, and how quickly, and how positive might it be?
Well, this is part of a programme that's going on across the whole country. This is called the Regional Growth Fund. Last week you heard about the growth deal for the area. This is some additional funding. So you have people across the country competing for pots of money, you don't get awarded money unless you've got a really, really strong, good bid. It's very, very competitive.
And how good is the Fleetwood case nationally?
I think this is an incredibly good project, and what's come across to me today is the real passion that you've got here to make it work.
You described this as a particularly strong bid. That was encouraging. What was it about it that you thought was strong? I mean, just some of the things you've mentioned.
I think what we want to see is that it's not just money that we're putting in to create jobs immediately, and clearly that this bid will do that. One of the firms involved, again, I said before, 152 new jobs straight off. But what we want to do as well is with the money that we've got, is to enable other funders to come in. So really, our funding is a catalyst to further things happening. And I think what's really exciting about this is, as well as those immediate jobs and creating those beautiful new facilities, it's going to do so much more. It's going to unlock land. People here have a very clear vision about not just the potential in that sector in food processing, but what it could yield to tourism, to a whole raft of other stuff that currently you don't have. So I think that makes it incredibly exciting, and it's got all the ingredients of being successful.
Tremendous. And is there any timeline that we're looking at here? I know it's difficult, but...
Well, the happy news is, given that we've only weeks before the end of the Parliament, I don't think people are going to have to wait too long before an announcement, and we will make that very swiftly. So I can't confirm when we would do that, but people won't have long to wait. And as I say, I've been very impressed today. I know people, by the sounds of it, have been waiting 10 years for something like this to happen. So bear with us a few weeks longer, and we'll make a decision. But I've been very impressed with what I've seen today.
Excellent. Thanks, Penny. That's great.
No.